Welcome to the official Personality Guru. ISFJs are the homemakers, carers, and facilitators of the world. Their strong sense of duty, hardworking tendencies, and ability to respond quickly to what is suitable to a particular situation are great assets. With a dominant function that quickly grasps the qualities inherent within the external world, and a secondary function that weighs such perceptions against their value within this world, the ISFJ has a great talent for discovering the aesthetic and essential qualities compatible with and relevant to a particular real-world situation. This means that not only within the world of objects, but also in their relationships with people. ISFJs are gifted with the ability to recognize and understand the comfort and surroundings suitable to a secure and pleasing existence. And they can do this with a decisiveness which might make others wonder if the ISFJ was not in fact getting their answers from some form of intuitive understanding rather than what is really a vast library of carefully related memory images and value judgments. An ISFJ will always feel best when the world a place of quality and reassurance both for themselves and others. Success for an ISFJ means being able to fulfill a role providing value for others and ordering their world in a way which safety and security is balanced against a genuine respect for the aesthetic and positive qualities of life. Today, let's talk about ways to annoy an ISFJ. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the official Personality Guru and ring the bell icon to get regular updates on our latest uploads. And if you like this video, click the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. As an ISFJ, you have gifts that are specific to your personality type that aren't natural strengths for other types. By recognizing your special gifts and encouraging their growth and development, you will more readily see your place in the world and how you can better use your talents to achieve your dreams. You're adept at seeing the right balance, the best way to make the world look and feel good. This talent enables you to make your world reflect your inner self and become a place of security and growth in which others can feel at ease too. You have a gift for knowing what will make another person feel better about the world and themselves. Your valuable input to the world comes back to you in ways which aid your own personal development. You see clearly what is right and wrong, what grates on yourself and others, what works for harmony and what does not. Your clear recognition of these things gains you the confidence and respect of others. You have a great memory for things, places, and events, their curious details, and the relationships between them. More than this, you also remember what was both good and bad about these things. These skills show in your ability to give no-nonsense advice and aid to others. Within yourself, you know, even if others do not realize it, that for as long as they're trying to do their best, you will hold the line with them to the very end. You see this as simply doing the right thing. But in fact, it is a special virtue and makes you one of the most worthy of partners and friends when the chips are down. You work hard to get the job done and you can be counted on to stay with it till it's finished. With any gift of strength, there is an associated weakness. The strong expression of any function can overshadow others, whilst at the same time its own associated and unexpressed inferior function can mine the unconscious mind and throw up annoying resistances and unsettling emotions. We value our strengths, but we often curse and even more limiting to our potential development, ignore our weaknesses. To grow as a person and get what we want out of life, we must not only capitalize upon our strengths, but also face our weaknesses and deal with them. That means taking a hard look at our personality type's potential problem areas. ISFJs are kind, steady, and responsible beings with many special gifts. I would like for the ISFJ to keep in mind some of the many positive things associated with being an ISFJ as they read some of this more negative material. Also remember that the weaknesses associated with being an ISFJ are natural to your type. Although it may be depressing to read about your type's weaknesses, please remember that we offer this information to enact positive change. We want people to grow into their own potential and to live happy and successful lives. Many of the weaker characteristics that are found in ISFJs are due to their dominant and introverted sensing function overshadowing the rest of their personality. This generally results in two notable effects. Their extroverted feeling function is unable to balance their sharply rendered inner perceptions with a sense of human value, whilst at the same time these very perceptions often hint at strange associations and consequences which seem always to hover darkly in the background of the world. 1. Not getting enough alone time. Because they're introverts, ISFJs need plenty of time alone to recharge. They will spend that time rewatching their favorite movies, reading a book, doing their favorite hobby, or just relaxing. Without enough alone time, ISFJs will feel frazzled and stressed. 2. Harsh words, criticism, and negativity. No one likes being criticized, but ISFJs especially loathe it. Negativity can feel toxic to the sensitive and emotional ISFJ. Harsh words may leave them stewing for days, and even though they may forgive, they won't forget. 3. Changes to their routine. No one likes being criticized, but ISFJs especially loathe it. Negativity can feel toxic to the sensitive and emotional ISFJ. Harsh words may leave them stewing for days, and even though they may forgive, they won't forget. 4. Unclear expectations. Like ISTJs, ISFJs enjoy structure and order. In fact, the more specific, the better. For example, let's say an ISFJ has been assigned a certain project at work. They'll want a clear picture of when it's due, the specific steps needed to complete it, and how they'll be evaluated. They may feel stressed and overwhelmed if there are lots of unknowns, if the process or outcomes are very open-ended, or if they have to create the path forward themselves. 5. Conflict in their close relationships. Some other personality types like the INTJ and ISTJ are more comfortable with disagreement, discord, and bluntness. To them, the argument is about the idea and not necessarily about the people involved. But that's not how ISFJs work. Everything is personal to them. And how could it not be? Their world is a direct extension of themselves. ISFJs do not tolerate conflict well, especially when it comes to their close relationships. They may even feel the stress of the conflict physically in their bodies, insomnia, headaches, upset stomach, and etc. 6. Not taking traditions seriously. ISFJs are the ultimate gift givers, whether it's a birthday, Christmas, or any other holiday. ISFJs know exactly what to give friends and family to make them happy. They know your size and favorite color, and they remember you mentioning that you wish you had an item just like this. ISFJs don't expect everyone to share their superpower, but they're disappointed when others don't take traditions seriously. Whether it's an anniversary, a family custom, or a religious holiday, ISFJs want everyone to show up, be involved, and care about what's going on. 7. Disappointing others. Like many insensitive introverts, ISFJs may struggle with setting boundaries and saying no. They have an innate desire to help others and be of service to them, and they hate letting someone down or hurting their feelings. Unfortunately, this often means that others take advantage of the ISFJ's reliability and willingness to help. 8. Having to be in the spotlight. Although sometimes ISFJs are mistaken for extroverts due to their natural concern for and interest in people, ISFJs are true introverts. And in true introvert form, they'd rather work quietly behind the scenes than take center stage. Unlike extroverted personalities who seem to get high of attention, ISFJs will likely feel uncomfortable and quite self-conscious when all eyes are on them. For example, at a party, they would rather help out in the kitchen than propose a toast to the crowd. 9. Inconsiderate behavior of rudeness. Generally polite and consensuous, ISFJs see how words and actions matter. They know that even one unkind comment or inconsiderate action can have a ripple effect. For example, an ISFJ once told me that she let a coworker vent to her, even though it was painful to hear, because she didn't want the coworker to carry that anger home to her family. Without that vent session, she could picture the coworker having her night ruined, as well as ruining the night of her husband and daughter, and who knows how far that negativity might spread. ISFJs hate when other people are inconsiderate, not only because it creates extra work for them or hurts their feelings, but also because it can have far-reaching effects. They readily see how many of humanity's problems could be solved if everyone were just a little more considerate and responsible. 10. When people aren't paying attention. Hardly anything misses the sharp eye of the ISFJ. They notice right away when their friend gets a new haircut or their coworker rearranges his desk. Because they're so deeply in tune with their environment due to the introverted sensing being their dominant function, they get frustrated when others miss details that are so obvious to them. Sometimes it seems like other people aren't even trying to pay attention. As an ISFJ, what are some ways to annoy you most? Be sure to watch until the end and share your experience for a chance to have your comment pinned. 11. Doing a sloppy job. Some people fly through their work as quickly as possible, having little regard for how it will impact others, but not so for the ISFJ personality. ISFJs take their work seriously. Some time to the point of unhealthy perfectionism, seeing each task as a reflection of their character. They know that missing a deadline at work will make their boss's life more difficult and potentially stall the entire project, or that leaving a mess in the kitchen means someone else will have to clean it up. At work, at home, and in school, ISFJs hate when other people do a perfunctory job, or when circumstances force them to give their less than their all. Before we continue, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the official Personality Guru for more amazing videos. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to stay updated with our content. 12. When someone dismisses their feelings, don't let an ISFJ's calm exterior fool you. People of this personality type are deeply sensitive, emotional souls. However, being introverts, they don't readily share those emotions with others. For example, when a friend or coworker hurts an ISFJ's feelings, they are more likely to bottle up their pain than lash out. Even when they're excited about something, they're not the type to call everyone in their phone to share the news. ISFJs will share their feelings in their own way, in their own time, and usually with just a few trusted individuals. So when an ISFJ does share their honest feelings with someone, it's a big deal. It may even take them a good deal of courage to do so. ISFJs tend to listen thoughtfully and respond with kindness, and expect others to do the same. When someone dismisses their feelings or makes them feel like their concerns and emotions aren't valid, they will absolutely hate it.